Hey everyone, welcome back. And if it's your first time, my name is Stephen T and I am a makeup artist here in New York City. And in today's video, we're doing a full-on Maybelline moment. However, I had some technical difficulties when originally filming, which resulted in no intro with the full look on. Sorry. My bad. So please use the video thumbnail for visual reference. And if you would like to see how I created that full-on look, topping it off with the Superstay Matte Ink in the shade Explorer for my Blue Monday fantasy. Yes, it was Monday when I filmed. Keep on watching. All right, so as I said in the intro, this is going to be a full-on Maybelline moment. I did already take care of my color correcting off camera, and I unfortunately did have to do my eyebrows because I could not find any kind of medium brown, dark brown eyebrow pencil of any sort anywhere I looked, so we had to improvise on that one, and same will go for the black eyeliner, unfortunately, but we're good. We have more than enough products to do a full Maybelline look. So if you're ready, let's get to blending. To start, I am going to sculpt my brows with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I do have two different shades here, but unfortunately the shade name or number is not on the component at all, unless I'm blind, but I was checking off camera and I could not find it. So it must have been on the plastic that was wrapping it, or I know it definitely was on the unit at Ulta for sure, because that's how I picked these out, apart from using my eyes. So yeah, I can't even tell you what shades I have, unfortunately, but we're just gonna wing it. And I'm thinking this one for carving out my eyebrows, so we're gonna try that right now and see what happens. We got that Maybelline Fit Me Concealer on the back of my hand, and we're gonna get on these brows. Let's see how she performs. Not mad at the shade at all. I think it's definitely a little bit lighter than I would normally do for my brows, but not bad at all. Definitely not extreme. I don't really care for an extreme brow highlight, so I'm not particularly mad at this. This will work. It'll still blend, and that's all that matters. As always, you see me pull the concealer down, not really trying to get to my eyelid because my eyelids are oily and we're not trying to have them crease. So that's as far down as I go. And that's it. This eyebrow is carved out. You already know the drill. I'm gonna even it out on the other eye. Off camera, I blended everything out so we don't have any harsh lines, and I did prime my eyelids. Unfortunately, again, another product I was not able to obtain from Maybelline. I couldn't find anything in a neutral in terms of a primer or even a clear one. They must have just been out of stock, I guess, but I did have the privilege of working with this on set during a gig with Maybelline, in fact, and I loved it. I think it applied really, really well. The neutrals blend flawlessly. I'm actually going to use this really deep shade here on the end as my contour for this video. Yes, you can use eyeshadow as a contour. It just has to be a dark shade and above all, matte. The first shade I'm going to use from the Nudes of New York palette is called Artist. It's right over here. It's a nice little fleshy tone there. And I'm actually going to use that to just base the whole thing out. Got a nice little flat brush here, and let's see how she applies. Just packing that right onto my eyelid and just, I'm actually just gonna go all the way up. We're gonna garage door this moment. Perfect, nice, soft, natural kind of eyeshadow base shade. Definitely here for that. All right, eyelids and our brows are set down. The next shades, I'm actually gonna mix two of them, are gonna be Creator and Heroine. So that's this one right over here, and then Heroine right over here. So we're just gonna mix them both and go in with my crease for a nice smoky moment. Not bad, definitely seeing some color, but it's pretty soft, which I like. I really wanna build up the look. We're not doing a crazy dramatic eye here. But I am definitely loving that. What do you guys think? You can see it, the camera picking it up. Just gonna go a little bit more in because I want to do my little swoop moment, of course. I like that. It's nice and natural, but you can definitely see it. I'm getting the definition that I want, but I am going to deepen it a bit more just here and a little bit in my, I guess, almost towards the brow bone, which is going to lead into my contour too. Moving right along, just to deepen that crease moment, I'm going to go in with 2 shades. Again, we are going to mix even more. Want to use as much of this palette as we can. And I'm going to use Globetrotter, which is right over here. Gorgeous shade. And Voyager. I am going to mix these two just to give some little extra definition at the very end of the eyes. All right, got a little bit here. Let's see what happens. Wow, even just placing it, I'm really loving the shades. I think they mixed very well. I'm just going to bring that out a little bit. We're really keeping the focus right here, like right in the socket. And just lightly wing it out. I am going to soften it with that brush that had the other 2 shades on it. I like that. I was going to do the contour moment there, but I think we're actually just going to leave the focus right there this time. What do you guys think? Just because it's a small part, I will do the other eye on camera for you. All right, and again, like I said, just kind of wing it out a little bit. Perfect. Now, I'm not going to add any extra product to this brush, just going to take what's on it to help soften the edges. Not too much. We don't want to take away from what we did. So now it's just a little softer, a little bit more blended out. Just going to buff this one a little bit more. Okay, there we go. All right, yeah, even in my mirror, it was reading a little bit hard, so I just wanted to fix that. Next step, I am gonna add a nice shimmery shade to the eyelid to give us a nice little pop. Now we're gonna try something I haven't really gotten to play with while I was on set with them, but I did see it in use, and this is the Maybelline Color Strike. What this is, basically, it's like a shadow stick. So it's gonna give you a cream to powder kind of finish. Looks like this here. This is the component. The color I have is a little bit of a bronzy tone. The shade is actually called 40 Rally Metallic. So we are going to have a nice metallic eyelid, which is what I want to go for today. And I will be pressing an eyeshadow with my fingers directly on top of that. So this is going to act as a base for that. All right, here we have the wand here. See, the component's relatively small. Looks nice and saturated. See if you guys can get that on camera there. And let's see how it applies on my eyelid. Not seeing too much. Okay, now I see it. Okay. And I did feel a little bit of fallout, not gonna lie. Good thing we're doing the eyes first, but I'm actually not mad. I think it's nice. It's pretty subtle. But again, like I said, we are gonna press a shimmery shadow right on top of this. So I will give it one extra dip just to give it a fighting chance and act as a base. Much better. The lids are done. Definitely like it. I think it's really subtle, so it's great for a quick little pop while you're on the go for sure, especially if you're transitioning from more of a soft, natural look at work to a bit more of a dramatic look for going out. But we are going to bump it up, and I'm loving this shade called Inspirer right over here. It's a nice golden kind of shimmer. There's a bit of an olive tone to that. Let's see how she picks up on my finger. Let me see. Can we see that? Can we get that? I like it, and I'm just gonna press it right onto the eyelid with my finger here. So let's see what happens. Yeah, that definitely did it for me. Gave me a bit more of that shimmer that I wanted. I like that. It is sticking to the color strike, which is really nice. They apply together really well. And I'm not feeling any fallout. Nothing's coming down here, which is good. So I like that. It's more of like a soft kind of bronzy eye. Not really mad at this at all. I am going to add a bit more of those neutral shades in my crease just to really smoke everything out in the end. So I really want to have more, a little more drama, not gonna lie. I want to do an inner corner kind of moment here, and with that I'm going to use the Color Tattoo. I was given the shade Chill Girl. It's a really nice, like, iridescent kind of white. I did swatch it and it has a nice little fade to it, so we're just going to put that right in the inner corner. I saw them use this on set for highlighting and it was phenomenal. Definitely liked it. Just picking some up there with a small brush, and like I said, we're just going to tap it on here right in the inner corner. That is really cute. And these, they're kind of like pretty much a cream eyeshadow. You can probably use it as a base as well. I actually have the one that's in black and I'm really intrigued to use it. And I have like a mauvey kind of tone too. So that'll be fun for some dramatic eyes. There are definitely some perks with being on set with makeup brands. So, you know, Maybelline, call me. Just saying. All right, I think that's enough with the inner corner. Off camera, because again, I could not find the black eyeliner from them. I'm just gonna line my waterline with my usual liner. We won't say its name. My waterline is lined and ready to go. I did make it pretty dense because I actually want to go back in with those two neutral shades in Heroine and Creator, which is right over here. We have Creator here. Can you see that? Yes, you can. And Heroine right over here. So I'm gonna mix them both on this small brush and just bring that smoky moment full circle underneath the eye. Nothing too heavy. We're not trying to really bring it down. I don't want to add to the bags. We're just smudging and setting that liner. See that? That's what we're going for. Like, I'm not doing my usual, like almost like an under eye smoky. I just want it very tight right to the lash line. So the eyes are pretty much done for right now. You already know mascara is always done at the end for me. And yes, I do have a Maybelline mascara. I have the Colossal. Love this. It's really cute. I mean, at least I've seen it in action. I have not tried it on myself yet, so I will definitely be giving it a whirl for you guys at the end of this video. Next, we're going to move on to foundation. And I have two types here from Maybelline right now. I have the Super Stay and the Fit Me. Sorry, it seems everywhere I went, people were putting security labels on the actual logo, and that's so tacky. I hate that. Like, who does that? I'm actually going to use the Fit Me in this video because I have been wearing the Super Stay formula and I love it. Great formula. Very affordable. Definitely look into this, especially if you are combination oily like me. You will love it. So the Fit Me is where it's at, and hopefully it fits me. So I just opened the bottle and now I feel spoiled because I'm used to foundations with a pump. I mean, hi. So we just have to old school ketchup bottle this, and hopefully it doesn't get everywhere. All right, that's definitely more than I'll probably need, but whatever. Got that beauty sponge ready and we're gonna get to blending. Had to put my hand down because that foundation is moving all over the place, but let's go. Okay, on camera it doesn't look terrible. It does look a little light. It does look a little light to me in the mirror as well, but we'll see what happens once it settles and blends in. I mean, if this looks light, that 312 at this point is probably gonna be really ashy on me. Off camera, I did my little fluffy brush trick and just buffed the edges into, you know, the baldness and the fuzzy. It does feel nice. It feels very lightweight. Coverage is probably not as full as I would like. Overall, not too mad. Shade is definitely a little bit too light for me. Like, I'm looking a little dead. Let's be real. I don't know if I got some sun while sitting on the porch yesterday, but I do look a little dead. So hopefully once I contour, everything will just wake back up and add some definition and life to this face. I know I'm a bit of a goth, but geez. So we're gonna go back in next with that Fit Me concealer. Just gonna do a little bit in the under eye and the T-zone. Again, you know how I feel when it comes to concealing, especially underneath the eye. A little goes a long way. I really don't try to do that whole Instagram triangle like situation. We're not about that. No one needs to do that. Just a couple of dots there. I know the whole shape thing is also, you know, for visual, but it's really not necessary. It's a waste of product. All right, and then just a little bit on the dome. I know this will probably make me look even lighter than what this foundation is already doing to me, but again, that's what contouring is for, and we're gonna run with it. Now let's blend it out. Concealer's laid down. I look even lighter than I intend to, but it's all good. We're gonna make it work. Again, like I usually say, trust the process. Next, we're gonna go in with some setting powder. Again, sorry, ugly security tag on the packaging. And I have the Maybelline Lasting Fix. This is their banana shade. I don't know if there's an actual translucent. I never saw a sign or anything on any display, and I couldn't find one, so this is just what we're gonna run with. I do think there is a translucent. I remember being on set for the whole Lasting Fix and Fit Me, and I remember using a translucent setting powder, but again, like I said, couldn't find it on the display, so maybe she's discontinued or they just don't carry it. I don't know. That was CVS, that was Ulta, that was Walgreens. I had no luck. So let's hope the banana powder works and doesn't give me, look how orange you look. Okay. Now I don't intend to bake. Oof, as that powder's getting everywhere. I'm really just pressing it where the concealer was. Since we're pretty much done with the under eye, I'm not adding any more product there. And I'm also just gonna set those highlights as well. I mean, so far, I'm not mad at this powder. It's not reading yellow at all, thankfully. It actually looks very, very peachy. Well, you can't really see that there, but it's very soft, and I'm not mad at that. I actually prefer it. Banana powder can get a little bit scary, and it's not for everyone. Really stick to a powder that's completely translucent or something that's more close to your skin tone. All right, so now that that is completely settled in, I am just going to buff some of that excess away. All right, now we're gonna try to warm up this face with some contour. Let's pray. So there's a really deep shade in the Nudes of New York palette called Self Starter right over here. I'm gonna try to use that as a contour and maybe mix it with a little bit of Heroin just in case it does read a little bit too strong. And hopefully this will do the trick. All right, that's definitely pretty deep. Maybe it might be too much, but I just took some off on a paper towel and let's see what happens. I'm gonna start up here first. Since my forehead is typically warmer anyway, this might work. Not bad. I think it looks pretty decent. It's all right, you know. It's not the best, but in a pinch, it'll work. So off camera, I did want to do just the cheek and really see how well it plays out. And I like it. I definitely do like a deeper cheekbone, so not mad at how this shade is reading at all. I will do the other side for you guys on camera, of course. Again, you know, I do have another video where I do a full face from top to bottom, so I don't really try to do every step on camera for you guys. But since for the first time I'm not using my typical contour and I'm using an eyeshadow palette, I figured you guys would want to see that. It is something I've definitely learned in store and even on set. Any kind of powder that's deeper than your natural skin tone and a matte shade can be used to contour. If you got a good shade in your eyeshadow palette, try it. It'll work. All right, so we got some warmth. I do look a bit more like myself now. Kind of happy about that. All right, I just gotta do the nose, and I'm just gonna do that one off camera. That's a quick one. Nose contour is on. Looking a little bit more sculpted than normal, but that, again, we are using an eyeshadow, so it did come off a bit stronger. Not a big deal, love it anyway. Next, we're gonna highlight, and you've already seen me use this. I love this. The Maybelline Master Chrome. This is, honestly, it's everything. It's buildable, you get a nice pop, and it can be subtle, all depending on how you apply it. Using my usual brush. All right, just gonna start here on the cheekbones. Can you see, are we picking that up? There we go, cheekbones are highlighted. Just a little bit there. I'm not gonna do the eyebrows today. We'll leave those matte. But I will do the Cupid's bow, because we are gonna have a bold lip color on. Sorry, y'all not getting no Kylie Jenner looking lips out of me. It's never gonna happen. No shade, it's just, no. All right, next is lips. So a little story time about this lip color. While I was on set the last time with Maybelline and the artist I was assisting was prepping the model for the second look, for the second shoot, the rep came over with a few lip products, you know, as far as the idea, like which one would work for the shoot. And it was typical colors that you would see chosen for a woman of a deeper complexion. So there was like a deep maroon, a really rusty, like even darker than this, like a very rusty orange brown, and like an ox blood. And I'm just like, you know what? We have this lying around. It's here. Why not put it on her? You know, a lot of brands, and this actually does frustrate me, a lot of brands put out colors like this, but never advertise or show them, and then wonder why they don't sell, you know? If you show it and show how it can be a wearable shade on any complexion with the right balance of makeup on the eyes or the skin or the cheeks or whatever, it'll work and people will be more inclined to buy it, as opposed to it just sitting there and it's only for one type of customer or Halloween. I'm like, no, it's a blue lip. I personally think it'll look great on her skin tone. Why not? You can just wipe it off. And they went with it. They put it on her. It looked phenomenal. I was already fangirling over it, and I found out the name. It's called Explorer. I was like, I need to go pick this up. And she was nice enough to just give me one. So this is it right from the set, and this is what we're gonna go with today. As I'm filming this, it is Monday, and my favorite 80s song is Blue Monday. So here we go. All right, we're gonna get a little close with this one. I have not put on a bold lip in a long hot minute, so this is not gonna be a magical experience, but hopefully it'll be nice and easy. Also, fun fact, I have used this on my eyelids as a base for a blue smoky eye. It's really, really good. Dries down quick, so if your lids are oily, this will be great for you. And if you're like me where blues turn green, this will be awesome to pack blue eyeshadow on top of to keep that smoky eye nice and blue. All right, not coming out as opaque as I want, but that's actually my fault. I haven't shaken it. All right, take two. All right, I am really sorry, guys. So something happened while I was doing my lip. My camera actually cut out completely. Apparently, I ran out of space. Sorry. So you did not get to see the entire process of me putting on this lip. I am so sorry, but we'll just do a little bit of... There we are. How's that? I'm sorry, it completely cut out. I thought I had ample space, but I gotta figure that out and see what went wrong there. But yeah, this is the lip. This is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in the shade Explorer. What do you guys think? I know I love it, so there's that. It is time for lashes, and we are jumping in with the Colossal Mascara. This is definitely one of their more popular items. I enjoyed watching it being used on set. I saw those lashes just come right out. Let's open her up and have a look at the brush. Very nice. I really like this style of brush, something more thin, more tapered, easy to really get in there, and it's great for bottom lashes as well. Let's get to these lashes. Again, like I said in the last video, going from the top down just to clean up some of that shimmer. And then we're going to go from the bottom. Because it is a smaller brush, I do have a bit more, well, I still nick myself anyway. I still have a bit more wiggle room to kind of really get in there. I like that. What do you guys think looking from my right eye to my left? You really see that difference with the lash kind of pumping out? Popping, sorry. Just gonna add a little bit more just for extra drama. Got this blue lip on, so might as well. There we go. Be right back. You already know. Other eye. Lashes are done. Sorry if you hear that siren in the background. Again, I live near hospitals. Now the final step, Lasting Fix Setting Spray. And let's set this mug down. That actually smells nice. I'm here for it. Yes, we overset. Get over it. I'm bald and I'm oily. But I do like the way this smells. It feels really good. I don't get this kind of like itchiness that I get sometimes for some setting sprays that have a lot of glycerin in it. So here's the final look using all the Maybelline products. And yeah, so happy Blue Monday. I do have some loves and some Definitely loved the setting spray. I love the way it smells. My skin feels nice. Obviously, we'll see how it wears later on during the day. The Nudes of New York palette, phenomenal. It's a neutral. I know, another neutral, but they're great. Always have more than one neutral. Why not? It even sculpted my face. I'm here for it. The Explorer lip. I mean, hi. Put it here. Put it on your eyes. Do a smoky eye with it. Maybe even a wing liner. Try that. You already know I love me some Master Chrome. That is everything. The Fit Me Concealer and the Fit Me Foundation, I do want to play around a bit more and really test them out, doing a full wear test, going out, running errands before I can really give my final thoughts. But as far as application, I'm not mad. My skin does look good. Not mad at it. Obviously, I will get a darker shade. We saw how pale it made me look, but that's my fault, not theirs. The color strike was okay. You know, quick, subtle, simple. It wasn't a wow factor for me, but it was still cute. I would definitely look into getting this. Chill Girl Color Tattoo. These are awesome. I really want to do that really dark one that I described earlier and kind of buff it out and have a moment with that sometime later on in a different video. So again, overall, for my first brand only video using nothing but Maybelline products, I'm very happy. I love the look. Hopefully you guys love it too, and hopefully you guys are into this lip. I know you haven't seen me do anything bold on the lips yet, so hope you like it. Again, it is Monday. Happy Blue Monday, and whatever it is you're doing, you know the drill. Be good or be good at it. Bye, guys.